sadio. Bami ṣe. Abániṣe tí kì í dojú tì ní. Olùgbàlà aráyé dákun wá gbà mí o. Dákun wá gbà mí o. Abániṣe tí kì í dojú tì ní. Olùgbàlà aráyé dákun wá gbà mí o. Abániṣe gbanigbani olùgbàlà aráyé olùgbàlà aléwì lè ṣe òde ìwọ lórí sùn ayọ̀ agbanilágbàtàn tí ó bá ní tì. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi dọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ kọ́ bí mo ti bẹ̀. Torí tí ìrètí mi alábàárò máa mú sí o, wọ́n fi mí ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ níbi tí mo ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ ilé tí bẹ́ẹ̀bẹ̀ ìwọ ló lè ṣe Olúwa ọba abániṣe àmì olùgbàlà aráyé.
Yes. It's another Sunday evening and the first Sunday of the month of December 2024 here on Big Rich Media House with Lajiri on. How do you feel today? What are you feeling at the moment? Tell me, how's your Sunday going on today on Big Rich Media House? I believe you had a beautiful Sunday, a weekend that's gonna end very soon. In some hours now, we're back to work. Those who will be working tomorrow, but with little hours we got today, enjoy with Musanande Big Rich Media House.
Abániṣe tí kì í dojú tì ní. Olùgbàlà aráyé dákun wá gbà.
Yeah, that's music of Lajire on Big Rich Media House. Now today, I remain yours host, Lajire, Mr. Big Rich, in which I've got some great things for you today. But before we go deep into the program, tell me how you feel. How are you doing today? How's your Sunday going? How are you coping? You know, this weather is what we don't expect. It's what we expect. It's what we don't expect. Sometimes it might be cold. Sometimes it might be warm. Sometimes it might be a little bit chilly. But today, it's not that chilly. It's not that cold. It's normal. And I believe you enjoy. I know you can show your muscle, but at least you enjoy. It is a brighter and a great and a cool, calm Sunday in the month of December. So today, we're gonna go deep a little bit in something great. Don't forget, this is Big Rich Media House, where we chat about community, lifestyle, entertainment, and religion. So today, yeah, we're gonna base it on family. On family. So, and I won't take much of your time. But before we go deep into that, don't forget, please share this, subscribe, follow us, let people know what we're doing. Share it, let people see it. Share it in your on your platform, on your WhatsApp. Share it to your family, your friends, so that they can benefit. You never know. There's nothing, especially this what we are into now. We have to share things within ourselves. This is kind of life we live in now. Right? We're building a nation, we're building a community, we're building a family. So we don't want to be like a wasted generation. And that's why we're here. And that's why we're here today to talk about your and my family in our community and in your community. Let's go. Today, I remain yours, largely, Mr. Big Rich. So I'm going to be brief about what we're going to play. We make it, the music won't be that much today because we still got a lot of things to do. And very soon, we got a lot of pile up of people who want to do their advertisement on this platform. But because, don't forget, some times ago I told you about being active. That our platform, what's it called? This platform, this page is being active. So now we're back. That's why I say I'm advising you to please, not advising, I'm pleading to you to please subscribe, follow us, share. Let people see what we're doing. Let people know much more about it. Share it to friends of friends and friends of friends. And share it to the family of the family and family extended to the family of my family. So that at least Big Rich Media House can get to where we're planning to get to. We're aiming higher every day like you do. Because I know, we don't want to be, we believe you make things easy for us when you're doing the sharing. So please, once again, I'm going to say thank you to those people who have been sharing the program for months now, for weeks. Let me say for weeks now. Even when we wasn't at home, when we was in the city, people are sharing. They do a lot, and we really appreciate you. So today, yeah, we're gonna go a little bit deep on some great things. And what is it? Right? What is it? How are you keeping that family of yours? So, I was thinking of coming out with Tuba, because I'm a Tuba classic man. So I wanted to put in coming with Tuba. Then I realized that some people might still like it to be a cool Sunday. Some people might still love it to be a Sunday, a remarkable Sunday, that they still want to be too spiritual. Just to say this, don't be too religious, but be spiritual. It's good to be spiritual than to be too religious. So that's why I'm giving you this music of Mahilaba. So today Yeah, we're gonna go deep into the what we are here for today. Keeping families together is what we're gonna talk about today. Keeping family together. How do you relate to your family? How do you keep that family? You know, especially we that we come from far away, the family, the kind of people who come with from the large family. Maybe your parents have got 2-3 wives, or yeah. Nowadays, even the ladies have got 2 husbands, don't forget 3 husbands, 4 husbands. Yeah, depends on where did you find yourself, right? Depends on where do you find yourself. If you find yourself in the family of in a large family, then you need to learn something. But before we get there, let's talk about me and you, men. How do we keep our family together? How do we keep our family together? Sometimes it might be your extended family, it might be your immediate family, it might even be your real family, your wife, your children, and yourself. So how do you keep it? Are you kind of person that doesn't like correction? Or are you one of them that fail to accept when you made a mistake and accept that you have made a mistake? Or are you one of them that it's hard for you to say sorry? Are you one of them that never think deeply before you respond to an argument, or to if there's a quarrel or something funny in the family? Are you one of them? There's a way of dealing with something like that. If at all you're looking at your children or your wife or your partner's mistake, you're done. Because if you're dating someone, or if you're married to someone who, when you met, that person is an handsome man or a pretty lady, when you meet or when you're courting, and suddenly you started seeing some changes in her look, right, or in his look, then you feel like, nah, then it's gonna be hard for you, someone like that, to cope when you move together, or when you're living together, or when you started going out together. But if you know that what applies to that person you're dating, or you're married to, or you're going out with, can still in reverse back to you, you have to learn how to accommodate errors, mistakes, problems, issues, and many more like that. Because there's no way, don't forget, even though if that person is your sister or your brother, there's still a dark day in your days. There's still a dark time, in your days. So there's sometimes that you feel like, no, nah, right? Even with your siblings. So if you're dating someone and you're looking at that person's error, you're done. You don't look at the person's error, so that at least you only apply the love, that attraction that attracts you to the person. That's what you've been looking at. That's what you've been watching from. That's what you must always be looking at whenever you see that person. Okay, someone like me, whenever I pump into my family's house, what I do most is feel happy, even if I'm hungry myself, I pour out happiness. Even when I'm not happy, I pour. It's not fake. This is how I want to build my family. This is how I want to build my home. I love happiness. I love peace. I never like problem. And that's why I keep it like that. So, and that is me, not you. But if you're kind of person that you can handle things, it's not too late for you to start to see how you can do things, how you can make things up. There is sometimes we're human beings, we're not angel. So sometimes we make some error and we see ourselves like a king, as leader. In that case, you don't have the spirit of the spirit that will say sorry to any issue that come up, any problem that caused by someone or by you. You don't. And even we're talking about family now. There's no way, if your family offended you, right? There's no way you come to my family, right, to plead in which will happen the way you want it to happen. It can only happen the way you want it to happen when you free your mind, when you feel in your heart that this is my family. And that's why I said, once you're looking at people's mistake, you are done. Let's go for more music of maybe Lajure. Yeah. So today, I'm still begging you.
Places in the world called Sweden,
right?
But there is only one original.
See what you can do. Make it easy. Right? Take it easy. Don't see yourself like, I have to. You don't have to. Let's go with Nigeria.
Agbanilágbàtàn, agbanilágbàtàn, òye, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi bó mu tọ̀ ọ́ wá o, bá mi ṣe, mo sáàdì bá mi ṣe. Abániṣe tí kì í dojú tì ní, olùgbàlà aráyé, dákun wá gbà mí o, dákun wá gbà mí o. Abániṣe tí kì í dojú tì ní, olùgbàlà aráyé, dákun wá gbà mí o.
Tell me what kind of error you made that you failed to say sorry to someone. What kind of error do you make sometimes, like hard for you to say sorry? Was it to your wife, to your partner, to your friend, to your children, to anyone in your family that make you feel like, no, I can't say sorry to this person? To say sorry, you can break a great barrier. And to say sorry, even to ignore people's error sometimes. I know we got a lot of people that, when you're talking over someone, some people doesn't like it. When you're talking over, if someone is angry, and instead of you to calm down and be patient, right? You're doing prayer. You're praying. Instead of you to act, I know prayer works, but there's some things that you don't need to pray for. Apply common sense. Be patient. When you take it like this, what happens if you are the one that someone is talking over? So when such happen, keep calm. Control temper. I know it might be hard, because especially when we're angry, it's never be easy to control. And anger always brings destruction. So if you're in your mind, if you're in love with me, right, and I've offended you and you don't want to let it go, that would be a big issue. It means you're not loving me. There's no love within me and you. We're not practicing any. We're just living together or stay together. We're just kind of, I don't know what to call it. But when you're in love with someone, or you're dating someone, you're cutting with someone, if that person, if you can see the mistakes of that person and let the person know on time to adjust. If you don't want to go, call a spade, cut it. You don't want to go, you don't want to go. You stop. So don't build up something that will be a problem for you in future. No, you don't need. Why do you have to? And that's what we're having today. So if me and you fail to do the right thing at the right time, we will suffer for it. So how do you keep your family together? Love them. I'm not saying love. When I say love them, I know you already love your family if you don't live there. But don't think that everything will be rosy. No. There will be a dark day and a brighter day. So always think deeply about the dark day that you have in the future. So having your mind at the back of your mind that what happened if this happened? Am I gonna kill myself? I'm gonna kill him. Am I gonna revenge back, or am I gonna do it the way it did to me? Or am I gonna be nice to him? Or am I gonna correct him or her? Am I gonna do the right thing? This is what should be in your mind when you're keeping someone. Don't keep someone like you need someone to tell you what to do. Me, I don't like arising people when it comes to that. I want you to use up. If you don't mean to put pain on your body, why are you putting on my body? So, and if I made an error, if I made a mistake, if I've done some silly things that I know I shouldn't, before you ask me, I will come to you and say, I'm sorry. Even though if I'm still going to repeat it again, I'm still going to beg and still going to plead and say, so I'm very, very sorry. Why? Not because I am stupid. No. Not because I'm dumb. No. Because I love peace. And that is my nature. Because I love peace. I really love peace. And I never like argument. So if you're building yourself that way, it's not going to be happening overnight. It's gradually processed. If you're one of them before that, I always say the error of your family at large. Maybe, today is Monday. Yeah, he did that yesterday. Yeah, today Monday again is doing it. So tomorrow is gonna do it. He has been doing it for ages now. Now I can't take it no more. No. It shouldn't be working that way. Learn how to move closer to that person again and again and again. Do some corrections. Show some love. When you see that mistakes, you correct the person. Don't attach your heart or your feelings to that person, to that mistakes. No. Keep it aside. You might be watchful, but don't keep it like, Otishin Kwanye for me, he has done it in the past. No. Then you're not ready to keep family together. So if the large family now become something else, at least out of 4 or 3, there will be one who can be reasonable, who can listen, we can be of good heart, right? If we're having something like that, if in your family, if your father is doing some silly things, sorry to use that word, some things that is not acceptable, or your mom, your mother, or your sister, or your brothers doing something, learn how to ignore, forgo, then see how to rebuild the relationship. The person might be, I've come across people saying, over my dead body, I will never attach my life or myself to that person again. Even your sister, even your brother, even your wife, even your mother, even your father, even your husband. No, it shouldn't be. Don't forget, we're meant to build a community. I've seen a lot of people taking their family issue to the church. It's different things. If in that house there's an issue that cannot be handled by the elder in that family, yeah, and you respect your pastor, your reverend, your evangelist, your prophet, if you respect them, yeah, why not? You go to them for an advice. They can't force their person to, but they can advise the person, right? No, as I said earlier, I said everything is not about prayer. You might pray, but you have to act on your home part. God is watching. God is there. I believe in God is watching. But we don't leave what we meant to do for God to come and do. No. So if you're one of them that look at your family, that they were deranged, they were not in good path or in good rapport with each other, then it's time now for you to get up and see. It's a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice. It doesn't cost you money. It doesn't cost you anything. It only costs you common sense, love. So if you don't know how to apply, because when you're hungry and I'm hungry, we won't be able to settle. So you have to give yourself time. Give that person time. Then you started relating to that person gradually. If before you don't even talk, hello goes long way. Bawoni, it goes long way. Salafiani, it goes long way. You don't want to do it at a go. Gradually, you want to build it because you are building a nation. Someone, and either a mother in the house, a sister or brother, or the father of the house, if they fail to do such within the family, to let the family, to keep the family together, tell me, how could that person do better in the neighborhood, in the community, even within the friendship you're making outside there? How? You can't, because someone that failed or that cannot undo such in the family, how could you? You won't. So the best you do is to learn or give yourself a common sense. Don't allow anyone to advise you in this situation. On your own, you sat down and said, yeah, I think I need to change. So that changes you need, you have to act now. If you're kind of person that doesn't like people to say, to use any word on you before, now you have to be a dustbin now. You have to accept even anything at all. No, because you're stupid or you're dumb. No, because you want to build a community. You want your legacy to speak after you. So think about this today. If you want to keep your family together, you have to show some love. You have to show some love. You have to be patient. I know they said endurance has limitation, but when it turns to issue of family, keep a family together, you have to endure a lot. You got good head and you got bad heads. So if you want to be a leader in your community, in your neighborhood, in your family, you don't have to be the elder one in the family. No, you might be the younger one in the family, right? and you can still be the head. Because if you know how to arrange things, not by, not because you're rich or you're good or you're handsome or no, because you want your common sense to work for you and assist others. So I'm begging you today, if your family are in the mess, try and keep them together. You never know what will happen tomorrow. You don't want to regret, are you? You don't want to say, I didn't know we will have done this together. Right? Do the right thing at the right time. If you're keeping a friendship and you're seeing an error, let that person know that he is all right, he's not all right. This is good and this is not good. If you're keeping, if you're caught with a lady or a man, take it easy. Study that person and do the best. Don't look at the person's mistake. Even though if you're husband or wife, don't ever look at your partner, your wife, your husband, whosoever he is or she is to you. Don't look at their mistakes. Watchful and show some love. So you'll be able to come home from work, from wherever you are, and landed in your house in peace, with joy, happiness. So if you're working 24/7 and you get home, you relax, right? You touch your baby touch you. You enjoy together, and that is it. If it's your siblings, your father or your mother, you chat with them with peace, with love, and there will be no problem. You can be able to say, give each other a nice and warm hug. And that is what we call family. If you fail to do that, you are done. Let's continue with Nigeria's music. Enjoy it for the last time on this platform. And so I remain yours. And I believe with whatever we are bringing down here today, like common sense, we don't want to be here without building. We want to build a community. We want to build home. We want to build a nation. And this is what we are here for, not for anything else. So I'm putting on Abanishe Nigeria.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi mo mú tọ̀ ọ́ wá o, bá mi ṣe mo sáàdì ọ́, bá mi ṣe. Abániṣe tí kì í dojú tì ní, olùgbàlà aráyé, dákun wá gbà mí o, dákun wá gbà mí o.
And that is what I've got for you today. And I call it a quit. I remain yours, Mr. Big Rich Nigeria. And how do you keep your family together? Evening motion on Big Rich Media House on this Sunday edition. And I call it a quit once again until we see next week. I remain yours. Please share, follow us, and you will not stop enjoy what we'll be bringing down to you in your own home at your own beautiful and enjoyable time. And I say bye for now on this program today until we see next week Sunday. Bye. Bye.
Alábàárù wọn kò sí o. wọ́n fi mí ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ níbi tí mo ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ